Hi, good morning. This is Mark. Just checking out the AI Auto Trader getting going this morning. So thanks for jumping in this morning. We're just up and running. I just wanted to get in a couple trades here while the market was dropping real quick. So it took me a minute to jump in the ring here, but we're up and rolling. Hopefully sharing the screen okay for you, and you can hear me all right. Get the chat rolling. All right, Rue's back. Way to go. Let's go. We're jumping in the ring already. Got some big trades on already. We got that. Wow, this NQ30 range signal B is absolutely on fire the last couple of days. This thing's one of those trend trading strategies, and this thing is ripping off money left and right. It's up to $1,455 already. I'm up here moving it to my live account right now on this one up here. So let me jump up here for a split second and get this one set up. So I've got two computers and like a upper and a lower shelf kind of. Yeah, I've got monitors up on top and then monitors below, and I have three different softwares going. So I just want to get this one set up real quick. Hey Charles, good morning. So I'm gonna load the NQ30 range signal B AI drone from my live account up here. I'm probably too far behind, but oh well. It's been doing pretty good so far. All right, getting in the saddle this morning. Just loading my other. Okay, so I got the Signal B locked and loaded over here on my other computer. I'm going to do that here on this machine too. We tried to save this one yesterday. This is the PA account number 39 that was suffering, and we went in and put it on a micro, and man, it did really good yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, it made three or so wins. So let's see what it's at today. Number 39. So we're down 134 right here today on the board. So we'll have to kind of figure out a plan for this one. Let's disable it. The strategy is the Signal A drone, which is really a ranging strategy. So let's go ahead and find that one and disable it. I'm gonna check it out here and see what's going on. Okay, says it's only lost $13, so. Oh, because it was keeping up with yesterday. Okay, so the way this works, because I haven't disabled it, this strategy, since we put it on it, is down $13. So it must have made like 125 yesterday afternoon, and then lost 134 today. So net it's at $13. Okay, I get it. Took me a minute to catch up here. So this was what happened yesterday. We put this PA account on this strategy right here after we took a couple of losses with the full one, the E mini. We dropped it down to the micro, and it's trading the micro now, and it came back a good bit yesterday afternoon. I think it had 2 or 3 wins. Then this morning it's ripped off a couple of losses here. It tried to go long a couple of times already and got stopped short. Maybe this is the level it actually can hold here this morning on the NQ. So kind of give a little bit of an update this morning. Kind of got everybody in the ring here. Hopefully we can pull this trade off. We moved this account to this micro yesterday. We tried it on the E-mini and got gobbled up for 2 trades and said, okay, we have to do a little bit of rework to get it going again and rehab it. So this looks like a pretty good trade. I think that might be a floor, hopefully. Looks like we're back at the 18,000 range again. It's on the doorstep. Probably see it today, I would guess. Looks like we lost 100 points in the last hour. We're on a comeback right here, though. I think we should take the money off the table right here at this little break last time. We'll let her ride. Got 100 more bucks to go, so I've got probably 3 trades left in the tank here. Okay, so let's go look at the stars of the show so far this morning. Today is a trending day so far. The signal B caught that rider, caught this sucker. Short entry right here. Oops. Short entry right there. Looks like 18145.25 and just ran it down. Got a big nugget, $1,000 bill right there. And then, okay, so this is the bot. Something interesting about the bots and the drones. The bot will tap out, so that 1,500 bucks. The bot's done trading for the day. So that's kind of the difference. The drone will trade like a drunk sailor, and the bot that uses it only trades till it makes either its profit limit of 1,500 in this case, or loses 500. And yeah, our strategy there is really to try to do a daily profit and loss, risk to reward, just like a trade, which is kind of fun. Your trades you try to do like 4 to 1 or 5 to 1 or 3 to 1, but even the daily P&L is nice to try to do, like a daily profit and loss ratio. In this case, it's 3 to 1 too, so $500 or $1,500. So signal B, that's the one. So now the drone is just going to keep on trading. So the drone's probably in another trade, and we'll go ahead and just keep on keeping on for the day until its times are up. So this one wakes up at 8:30 and goes to bed at like 1, I think, maybe 12. So that's kind of the way this drone's going to work today. The bot's done, and its drone is still going to trade. Looks like the Signal A bot came out strong already this morning, so the drone that it's using the data for isn't doing as well, but the bot that's getting the new AI data looks like it's doing good right out of the gate this morning, so that's good news. Got a couple of bots making some money today, so I'll I'll go ahead and set a bot up on my account, and I'll show you how that one works. We'll do that one on either one of these, Signal B or Signal A. I kind of got a feeling it's going to go to Signal A today. which will be ranging day, although we just had that huge trend. Woo! Although signal A would have jumped in way up here. This cross is set up for signal A entry where this Laguerre pops, but signal B didn't come in till she was pegged down here. All right, out there, guys. Hey, Kim, welcome back. How's the gold doing today for you? Looks like the gold nugget made a darn whopper this morning. Oh, she's in another good one. Gold nugget came out strong. Sitting at, ooh, wow, that was a lot of volume right there. What just happened? Ooh, wow, look at that. All right. There you go. Look at those contracts. Now we're rolling. Someone jumped in the ring. Hedge fund. Hedge fund alert. Hedge fund alert. Oh, yeah. So, Kim, I've had my best day ever on my live account. I pulled in 3,200 trading the micros. I was trading the M&Qs and had the robot running, and this was real early, like after we just released it. This was probably, we released it last year in March, so it was probably April or May, or somewhere in that range, May, June. But I really didn't know much about news or FMOC or any of those kind of things at the time, and just let it roll right on through, and it ringed off $3,200 quickly. So, see how it just handled that huge volume? Me and you were out of it. Like, there's no way of keeping up. So, it's probably, better at it than I am. That's what I do. So we keep them running. We don't never disable them for news or any other thing that's in its time frame. If it's open and it's in its time to be awake, then it's trading. Okay, I guess we got some news today. Okay, thanks, Charles. ISM Services PMI news. Okay. Good, because there was a lot of exchanges right there. A lot of contracts traded. All right, I got a nice trade going on Signal B on my live account up here. Signal B, we're going short now. Signal B. Oh yeah, that PA account, we just busted it right there. It just came back with an error. So we're down one. We're down one. We got 9 to go. Got 9 to go. All right, we got to get one of those across the line. That's our goal as a team here, is try to pull one of those PAs to the PAY day today. So let's get one set up to roll here for us and try to see if Lady Luck's on our side today. This one's super hot, that's for sure. Either one of these. Signal A's coming right back too. Wow, big day. Didn't have a good day yesterday, but I guess it's back today. Ooh, wow, look at that run. Holy moly. Wow, running away with it. Let's see what its drone is doing. one's down big time. Oh, it's back in. Yeah, price is just falling quickly. Got a good trade on that signal B up here. Signal B, bot, and drone. Looks like a signal B day today. I think we'll put one on the signal B here. Looks like we're getting quite a fall. Hopefully when it's a dramatic fall, if it's going to be a recovery, it's a dramatic recovery. You know, that's the goal. If that's the case, then the signal B will be the one to trade. See what this leaderboard. This one's been going since yesterday morning. So this is kind of a 2-day total. This is a good way to look at it. If I don't uncheck any of these over here, it will go ahead and do that running total for the day. So in the week. So right now it looks like we're at $2,700 for the week for the Signal B drone, followed by the GC Signal B AI bot. Kim, did you get any trades in on the gold? Looks like this Signal B's been a good one for the last couple weeks, actually, since we released the new software. This one's been a really good strategy. I was going to put that on my live account today, but I decided to try to go to the NQ Signal B because it was crushing it. We'll look at the we'll look over here at the let's go check out the gold nugget. Signal B. Okay, the A's in a trade. Oops. Boy, had a nice move down here. Wow, look at that move up too. What a huge move in gold today. Absolute monster move. She ran up big time. Let's check out how far. So it looks like we had the signal right there, the little cross right there. We could have jumped in on the next candle usually right there. Man, look at that absolute run. Let's go and get this in dollars. This is pretty cool. I just saw this morning. You can put it in currency. So you can just see, oh, mama. One contract could have yielded you $1,700 on that move right there this morning. That move didn't jump in until 8 o'clock too, 8:01. 8:01 right there, the cross fired, going long with the gold. And man, ran up a darn whopper, $1,700 move. And then it came back with about a $1,700 move. We got in right up here, which is an awesome entry. What a great entry right at the start of that move. And we went out early. We went out halfway through the move. We went out at it's actually a $900 trade. It's 15 for 90. 15 tick stop loss and a 90 tick target. So we went out at 900 bucks, but that sucker ran 1500 on the downside. 1700 up and 1500 down. Woo. Wow. That's a good move right there. So the gold nugget caught some of these ones today. Okay, looks like almost identical. The nugget grabbed that one on the short side, got the $900, and looked like almost an identical trade setup. Different results, so quite a bit different. That other one's down 100. This one's up 660. Alright, let's see what's really live action today. Okay, so right now it looks like the NQ30 range signal B drone is still leading the way, followed by its bot, which are really neck and neck. This bot jumped out. Got one on the CL today. Oil black gold's out there. Followed by the gold nugget. Quite a few on the leaderboard already. It's early. It's not 10 o'clock yet. So we're going to hit this 10 o'clock volume burst here in a little bit. Let's get one ready. Ready for that burst. Got a feeling it's going lower. I think we'll hit 18,000 as my guess. Who knows? Obviously, it's heading that way. I think we'll put the anybody gonna give me a recommendation on what we should put to work today? Here's here's our options, or what I'm kind of torn between. It looks obvious to me to run this one. I don't like it as much. It doesn't get in as early, so I tend to always go with signal A. But it's not doing that good today. Let's see. Let's go here. Now that bot had a runaway trade. That one made some money. But it got ate up this morning. I'm still in a signal B trade up here on my live account. Let's go with signal B. It's up 1,500 today already. What do you guys think? Signal B. Go with the data. The last 2 days, so I think today it's up 1,400. Must have had been up about 1,000 yesterday. All right, we'll do a new strategy. Get this guy working for us today. Template. Signal B. The only trick play we have to do here is go down here and grab this and say use the settings for this strategy. And so we'll stop at 500 or 1500 now. The profit limits are in play now. So number 40, we had a couple of good trades. I think one or at least one, maybe two good trades yesterday on this one. So we were running it on signal A yesterday. Thinking about running it on signal B today because what it's doing, the results signal B's getting. So let's go ahead and put it to work. We'll see. 10 o'clock. Here we go. Just jumped in. Shit. Okay, we lost our first trade already. Jumped in again. Ooh, man. Dang. Don't get away from us. We're going to break 70. Let's take our money off the table. Okay, so we're back to even on that guy. We'll let this trend start a little bit longer. Hopefully we give it another run if it's going to continue to run up. Had a huge run down, so maybe it is our turn. Looks like we're about 5,000 contracts traded a minute almost. There we go. Made it to 5. Okay, good. 5 is about the number. That's a good number of contracts trading a minute. Anywhere between, anywhere for the auto trader, it seems to work well. Anywhere between probably like 2,000 up. Anytime even I'm manually trading less than that, they kind of just walk down and get your contracts and then move back up to where they were, it seems like. So it's better to have more volume, it appears. All right, so we're rolling. We're back on the board. Let's take a look macro view. Looks like this signal B is still in that trade here. So that one's running away with the score here. Let's get that one up on the board here. It's just the one we're using. It's in that long trade that we jumped out of here. It's just on the 2-minute chart. All right, that was a really good trade right there. Just trying to get up here to $1,000. It's a long run. Looks like it might have the legs for it. There she slows down. So we got the 2-minute chart up here, and then we got the 30 range chart here. Kind of gives you a couple of views into the NQ. So we're just waiting for another trigger to jump in on this one. If it pegs the leg gear again, it will jump in again. So it looks like we didn't quite make our target up here on the signal B. We'll see if we stay in that trade, hopefully. Let's go look over and see what else we got going on. The gold nugget jumped in again. Gold nugget's taking this big short. Great entry right there. Look at that one. Woo! Caught that move right on the top. This one's the $900 target. Okay, signal B went underwater here a little bit. So we took our money off the table on this one. You can always second guess it either when it goes up or goes down, so we'll second guess it when it went down this time. We went ahead and took our money off the table right here at this this little spot that says first target, but it did run up. I missed about $300, maybe $400, but she ran back to the starting point on the trade, looks like. It entered right there, so it's just below right here. This one entered the same time. Okay, let's take a look at actually the entries. Oh boy. Can't see very good on this chart, but I can barely see it. It's 18,056 dead even, and it looks like I have 18,056.25. So it looks like the PA account was one tick off from a sim account. Okay, we're back in now. We're going short. This time we're trying to run it down past this this big pivot right here, 1830. That's a huge pivot too. It's got 18,000 protected, so there's a lot of resistance in my mind. 30 is a huge number. No one goes past 30. We're gonna take our money if we can get it here and just kind of take out of this trade. 30 is a tough number. I always talk about it, and it's some reason it's real. We'll see if it's real on this trade or not, but a lot of times those are tough numbers. So 50 is a tough number. You can kind of see this pivot was formed near 50. 70 tends to be the other one. It looks like it flew right by 70 on this one. And then the even numbers tend to be the other areas. I guess this one was 110, so who knows? So we got the drone. It jumped back in, so it lost that trade, but it said, "Hey, I see another opportunity." This time the market's rushed the other way, so it's jumped back in. We can kind of see what that would have looked like if we would have stayed in that trade too. So now we're going to break 30 here. This could be a good trade for a manual trade. Actually, I'm in on my auto. I'm in right here. I'm up for 500, 525, 550. My live account, I'm running Signal B on it. My target's at 17,880 up here. I'm going to go ahead and take that money off the table right there. Boom, 625. So yeah, we got a lot going on this morning. Things are looking good for us. Let me hear from you guys. What's going on in your systems? Anybody got it up and running? Anybody making any cash yet this morning? Having a runaway here. So we jumped in again on this trend. This time we're going to hold tight. We're going to let it go to 18,000 and see what happens. This time I'm going to go ahead and go this direction instead of moving my target. I'm going to go ahead and just protect this investment and kind of let this one play out at 18,000 for a second here. If we get a quick pullback, I'm going to take it all off the table. But if we continue to drift, I'm going to just go ahead and I call it walking it down, but just kind of walking these things down. And I'm going to actually ask Sergio if he can like connect these to where we can just use one grip and take the stop and the target and lower it. So we might take some off the table here, but it'll be okay. Another good trade in our direction. That's the best we can hope for. Again, this is a $100,000 static drawdown, so we're just trying to get away from zero. Once we can get far enough away from zero, we can then let this E-mini contract play out a little longer. But to protect it at first, going away from zero, it's best the best thing I've done is let the entries take the entries, then try to take what you can off the table, kind of like nurture your trades at first, and then you can kind of open them up. It seems to be the best thing for me. So that's the way I've been doing it. Yesterday we let a couple of them get away from us, and that was a bad idea. So this signal B is still in this trade over here. It almost hit that target. Wow, holy moly. Got ripped off right there. Just missed it by a couple ticks, maybe a tick. You can kind of see the wick of that candle. Kind of see the wick of that candle. Our contract was for sale right here, about a tick away. We're too greedy. Our $10 bill was more important. All right, let's get them all back towards the top here. So signal B still the lead dog for the week. Actually, it's a day and a half, right? Not really a week yet, but anyway, day and a half, and followed by its bot. Then we got a GC, one GC right there, and then an oil, so CL. For the week, looks like we've got some kind of a decent portfolio here. So it looks like the RTY is even up for the week, and got a YM here. So looks like we got a good coverage of the instruments here making money this week. All right, so signal A would have jumped in right there. Let's go ahead and set these up for signal B now, so we can see when we should be getting our triggers. So the way we do that is we created this indicator over here that's the cross, and it's really programmable by clicking in these filters right here. But so signal A entry, and then I'm going to go down here, click signal B entry, and what I'm going to do is just copy the settings that I have down there in my strategy. Now my crosses will jump in where we're seeing a good trigger. For example, back here. So we had a nice setup right here. It saw it and it jumped in on this one. This one is doesn't enter on the same bar, so it really caught this. It had the setup on this candle. It drew this cross on the chart, and then it didn't enter until that candle closed. So it's a 30 range candle. As soon as the candle closes, it takes the entry and jumps in. So now we got it programmed to be signal B crosses. So we'll kind of know when we're off to the races again. Something fun, and we'll do it today. I'm glad that let me try to figure it out. You can make noise with these things. So this is fun for me. I think it's this auto chase. I believe it's this one. This might not be it, but as soon as the cross comes on the chart, these sounds will start to go off. And if it gets annoying, we'll cut it off real quick. But typically when I was trading, without YouTube, I would just turn these crosses on, and then when I was out in the room or whatever, and I hear the crosses going off, I would jump back over to the computer and see what the trade setup would look like, and then maybe make a manual trade, or just watch the auto trader, one or the other. If I thought the setup was good, we would I'd let the auto trader either do its thing, or I would jump in with it. So we'll see if we can get that noise to go off here and not be too annoying. So the way enable. I didn't enable it. Yeah, you enable the sound alert. So you click that button, and then we have these. I don't know if we have them or I have them. I have pre-configured wave files that are in here. Yours will probably come in and look like this, I hope. But I think the one that I like is the cha-ching, 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 and I think it's this one. So if that cross jumps on the chart in here coming up, it should give us that signal, that alert. But maybe with YouTube, with my mic and other things connected, I don't know if we'll hear it or not. Okay, so we still hear order submitted back there.
Order filled.
Okay. Good, still got this really good trade going here with this, get rid of this background for a second.
Order filled.
It doesn't work.
Order filled.
Oh, is it our turn? $1,000 bill, come on. Oh, $1,000 bill, let's go. That's a bad background, sorry about that. Not good for that. I have everything, I think, white, so that's making it not look good. QRS. Okay, signal B just jumped across the line again. Okay, cool, Dan. Thanks for jumping in the ring today and sharing that information. So yeah, he's got a text to sound file creator. That's awesome. Would you mind dropping the name of it in here so anybody could maybe go check it out on the web if they were interested?
Orders.
Okay, so that was our sound. That was the wrong one. It might be auto chase, but that one was kind of nice. It's a very low sound and, isn't too annoying. Sounds like a bird chirping or typing. So anyway, we jump in on the next candle right there. So we were knowing that it was time for action. So again, here, we want to try to protect this account as much as possible. This does look like a really nice setup, though. So I'm gonna try to be patient on this one and just squeeze the stop down. Once I usually get one candle away, I'll tend to move it right down and just let it play out from there. So hopefully I can get one candle. needed to break around 70, and again, that's a tough number, but there she goes. So this is kind of the way I do it, so that I get a little chance to try to stay in another trade, you know, and let it try to do that again. If it does it, if it doesn't, that's fine. But
Order submitted.
you know, when I'm really just trying to get one account away from zero, you just have to be patient.
filled.
You're gonna
Order
get a
filled.
lot of entries, so it doesn't matter that much. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna get a lot of
Order
entries,
submitted.
so it's kind of gives you the advantage to mess with it. Okay, cool. Thanks. That's the name of it, I guess. Any text to voice. So we'll get another chance here. This is the nice one that it'll give you a lot of triggers. That's the good news about this this strategy right here. It's a trend strategy. So as long as we stay in this trend, we'll keep getting triggers. So we can keep taking if we have to, keep taking a little money off the table every trade if we can get into it. Okay, Kim's got the signal A. His gold did better than the gold nugget today so far. Let's check ours here. Kind of watch this trade too, see how that goes. But GC signal A. Oh wow, we got a heck of a leaderboard already this morning. So looks like on our leaderboard here, the GC, okay, my GC gold nugget still seems like for the day, it's still leading, and looks like the drone is next. So you're getting some better stops and targets than I'm getting from my bot is right there. It jumped in there a minute ago, so I must be about break even with that one.
Order
So we just
submitted.
lost that trade right there, just slipped away from us. Ended up being right where we started. Oh, no, that was a stop. We started right here. So we'll see if we can get that back. We got still got a little in the bank this morning from that one. Let's go take a look at our Trader Pro and see where that one
Order
is.
submitted.
Okay, so that one's up 378. And today I'm at $6 for it. So So the original signal B is still in. Still in from that trade. It didn't do the down and up like I did. Wow, it hit a target right here and it jumped in again. So this one's been on a roll this morning, big time. Hit its entry way back here at 10 o'clock. And it rode that way down. Whew, wow. What a beautiful trade. Entered it again only 2 candles later. And if it can run away again, man, what a run. So here's the chop that'll get it. These choppy zones aren't set up for this kind of a trigger. But again, this one is a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so it can take 3 losses in a row before it really needs a win to break even. So you can see this morning it started out with a with the long one, got first target, another first target, and then it got chopped up. I think it lost 3 or 4 maybe in here. Then jumped in over here, got another entry in first target I see right here. Whew, man, might be a runaway today. Seen one get $3,000 the other day.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Kim, how's your gold nugget? If you don't mind, drop in the profit of your gold nugget, the P&L.
Order filled.
Anybody else trading the nugget this morning? Drop in your P&L. Let's compare them. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and jump in this next trade. Kind of hear that little chirp? That's my little dinner bell. Oh, so we didn't get that trade. I guess we lost that signal right at the very end of that candle. Thank goodness too, because looks like it's gonna maybe bounce on us here. Who knows? We did get the chirp for a second. Must not have stayed down long enough. This one has to be pinned on the bottom down here for this signal to come true. So even though it looks like it's down here, I think it might have to be down here at the very end of the candle maybe. All right, so we're making some big time money again today. Ooh, I'm in a trade up here, live account 540, 530. I must be in the same, yeah, I'm in the same trade right here. I'm following, so on my live account up here on this other computer, I'm running this strategy and I'm not moving any of the stops or targets because I have a big account and don't need to, worry about it coming back on me like I am the PA account. This is the PA account here. And this one's $625 drawdown. So if you take a hit on an E-mini, if you take 2 losses, you're down 500, and you only get 625. So you get 2.5 trades. And so try to nurture them with the E-mini, and let them try to make sure that they get away from the zero so that they can, trade without keeping track of them. So kind of tend to nurture them to get them away from zero. Right now this one's at 378, so it's getting close. When they get about to $500 up, that's when I can kind of not really pay attention to them. They can take a couple of losses and still, hope for the third trade to be your winner, and then keep you rolling after that. So that's kind of the way I've done them. Okay, Rory's gold nuggets at 1200, 310 unrealized. Wow, we jumped out with a huge loser. That was a terrible trade. What just happened? Man, we got whiplash there on that short, I'll tell you. Feel like we were set up.
Order submitted.
It just pegged at around 52. We took the trade and it just jumped right out of the gate. Said that's the low for the day. Wow, that was hardcore. All right, so I'm still up 124 on that account. That one hurt though. Yeah, Jan. Hey, good morning. I have a trade copier. I don't use it that much. I'm I probably should because it's probably less painful, but I don't. Um, there's a couple of reasons I don't. One is that it's very similar to go ahead and just set a strategy up here, and I can set 3 or 4 of them up with the same exact strategy with different accounts. So I get to see, everything on my dashboard here, kind of like here. I get to see what's going on with that that PA account. So that's kind of one reason that I don't. And maybe the other is it's just kind of a little bit hard to keep up with, like what accounts are running on what strategies. But it's a good idea. I have one, and it's open right now because I was using it. So I do use it sometimes. It's open. This is the one that I have, and I like it. It works good. I really run my live account mostly, but I know that not everybody, a lot of people like to trade these prop accounts, so I like to trade them too. I think it's really fun trying to pass them. So this is the trade copier that I have. It's Flowbots, Replicanto by Flowbots. So anyway, last time I was running it, I had Signal B AI bot that I was transferring to some other accounts at some point. So yeah, I do have one, and I could set it up. I might. Do you use one, Jan?
Order filled. Order filled.
Looks like still in the Signal B trade. Man, this one thing is a huge runner.
Order filled.
Entered this one at 10:18, so it's been in about 15 minutes now. Looks like we might get another trigger over here. Just got whiplashed last time we got in that one. That one hurt. So we'll jump in again. We'll see if we can. Okay, so we got some good separation on that one. I hope 30 isn't our sticky number again that we'd always talk about, but we'll see. We'll let this one play out. I won't move that target. I don't think. Looks like we got a pivot down here at 17,900 from a long time ago. Wow, that was a long time ago.
Order filled. Order filled.
Trying to find a bottom here on the NQ. Been a precipitous drop since 8:15. Looks like we've lost about 200 points so far this morning. Wow, the Signal B drone's up $4,000 almost for the last 2 days. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay, good. It jumped back into.
Order submitted.
We'll see if we found the bottom here. Looks like it might be.
Order filled.
Sometimes I'm good at finding the bottom on these darn trades.
Order
Watch them
filled.
go forever, and then all of a sudden I find the bottom out of all people. You wonder how in the world could you be the one, the lucky one, the chosen one? It's trading, I guess.
Order submitted.
Damn. Okay, Kim's got a couple out there. It looks like your gold nugget's lagging quite a bit off mine. Let's take a close look. Oh boy, come on, trade. No bueno. Ouch. See if we could survive one more day on that one. Come on. Oof. Stiff. Stiff trade right there. Looks like we're one tick away from getting that one sold. Okay, Signal B's done for a minute. She's out of the race. I'm in though on a Signal B trade. Looks like we got back to just about even, but this one's stubborn. This one's not giving away like it was. She was dropping quick earlier. Go ahead and try to stomach this one. See if we can get any more movement. So, Kim, if you want to put your trades in Discord, I'll show you what I mean. So we do this a lot, and it's really good education for me too. But you know, these are all automated systems, and people wonder why they're not identical, and we'll find out. Typically, it takes trades at one or two different ticks, and sometimes one strategy will. I mean, there's a great example right there. Look at, I was one tick away from getting that thing sold. I guarantee. I mean, you look, there's not much separation between where that wick was and where my price was. So if I would have been, one tick closer and you would have been one tick further away, mine would have sold. I would have got a stop loss, and maybe you would have won that trade. If it does win, who knows? But anyway, you have, you're still in the game. So that's what we find. So Kim, if you would, that's really helpful. Drop that in Discord. Your trade performance, the actual trades. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Or maybe I'm sure you probably already know. So I shouldn't say it like that. But what we like to do is just go to trade performance, and I'll just get it set up over here and then just drag it over in just a super quick second so you can see what I'm saying. Yeah, and results are reasonably close. So the best way to, compare apples to apples is to, pick the date. So 3/5, that's today. I hit generate. You go into your drop downs over here. I go to trades, and you go hit this little filter thing to grab your strategy. For me, it's, we want to look at the gold nugget, and we want to see what entries you had and what entries we had. So this was the first trade of the day. This one jumped in at 836, and its entry price that it got was 2148.5. So we made that trade. We lost a trade. Looks like we got $100 on a trade. Lost it, $100, lost it, $100. So I'll drop this one into Discord. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I use this thing called a snipping tool. You probably know all about it. But we'll just go ahead and drop this. Drop that in Discord. So in Discord, for daily results, I'll so yeah, go check those out, compare them to yours, and then we'll see what what trade you had or I had that didn't match, or vice versa. Okay, so looks like we hit the floor on this trade again. Went down there and tested 17,930 and got whiplash back again. See if we got enough buyers in today to keep us above water here. Wow. Guess the South Florida birds are going crazy right now. What do we feel like on this trade out here? We feel like we should move that target up and think that pivot's going to hold? Or we think we got a chance of breaking through that one? It's a double pivot, double bottom, going for a triple here. Oh, is it going to hold it? Ah, really? Let's make some money on this trade. All right, broke that pivot. That's huge. Good job, good teamwork. Got a little money on that trade.
Order submitted.
All right, we fought back to even there. Looks like the lead dog is the Signal B drone still, followed by its bot.
Order submitted.
And then I got the gold nugget right here. jumped in another trade for us. So the gold nugget, we're moving the stop to 11 after break even, or after it gets to 40, I think. So it looks like the last trade we were able to make some money on it. We took the short entry there, but we closed it here. So kind of just like I just did on my PA account right there, just moved the stop up a little bit.
Filled.
Gold goes at a nice pace. Nice one to trade, I bet.
Order submitted.
I'm in on my live account up here on that Signal B. I got a $200 bill so far. Looks like mine entered at 17,943.25 on that my live account up there.
Order submitted.
So we got the auto trader making a little bit of money today. I want to get this prop count into range where we can let her fly. Last trade came back on us a little bit, but we got a little bit of money on it. Got it over to right here. This is number 40, the one we're working right now. It's at 320, so we got to get this one to $2,600 to get paid. So we're down 51 for the day, but we got a little bit yesterday, so that's kind of helped us get a little bit of buffer. So we've got 320 in the bank right now. We gotta move that cautiously up to north of 5, and then we can let it run pretty loose. Okay, yeah, no, the NTA can be a bit of a challenge there, Kim. I understand that one completely. It took me a while to figure out this software. Still learning every day. Has a lot of features, that's for sure. But you have to mess with it. Thankfully, we have Charles on the team to help out so much, and really takes a lot of patience. Okay, she slowed down on us here. Let's find out what we got trading. Still in this gold nugget trade over here. Looks like for the last couple days she's sitting at about 751 on my machine here. Let's go take a look at the server. Let's go take a look at the server. I did some messing with the server and I kind of set it up like this one. So this is the server now. And as you guys probably noticed, you'll get a few of these alarm messages. What that's saying is that when price moves so fast past our stops and targets, it's given us a warning message because we're constantly moving our stops and targets to get in the best position. So let's take a look at out here, see what the best one for the day is. Looks like the drone, Signal B AI drone, is at $3,000 out here on the server. Let me try to do something.
Order submitted.
Okay, perfect. So out here is another computer. It's a virtual private server that we have, and I have the same exact system running on it, and this is the control panel for it. So it looks like for today, it's got the same strategy. This one, Jan, this can be some differences, so this is good for transparency here. The one out on the server's at $3,000. The one I have here on the machine that I'm sharing, I call this one the R&D machine. This is my local machine, and we got the source code and everything else on this one. And then out here on the VPS is really it's just a shell, just like a client computer. So we call it the VPS, and then above here I've got one we call the client PC, and I'm trading my live account on that one. So I've got 3 versions right in front of me or at my disposal to keep up with, and so this one today is at $2,922. My local machine, the R&D machine, is at $2,700. The next strategy down, I've got the gold nugget out here on the server at $1,282, and right here we've got the gold nugget right here at $1,200. Basically, it's $1,176. So it looks like about $100 difference here on this one. Looks like about a $200 difference on this one. 30 range Signal B AI bot. So here's the bot here. This one's at $1,400. This bot right here is at $700. So that's a $700 difference on that one. Looks like then we go down here on this one to the CL AI bot, and then the CL AI bot right here is 542. Here's 542. So they're exact. So this is just a representation of how 2 different systems would look. So that's kind of the shakeout. Just wanted to show that. So this is the VPS that I have. This one is a company out of Germany, and it's called Contobo. Weird name, CONTOBO. And I'm paying about $35 a month for this service. We had the server moved from Germany to Chicago, maybe New York, trying to get the speed faster. So that's kind of where we're at. I think I'm paying about $40 a month now to have it in either New York or Chicago. I can't remember which one. But that's the server, the VPS. And everything's delayed on it. What I mean by that is when I try to like move things or click on things, it's slower, but it's not slower trading. It's not slower trading. It's just slower when you're controlling it from remote desktop. That's how that was always interesting. I didn't really know that either. I'll try to share what I can. If you do get a VPS, the way you get into them from a desktop computer is you launch this down in the bottom of your computer in that little search box, you type remote desktop. So it's called remote desktop is the app that you open to get into a server. That's kind of how we get into it. So I just kind of keep it hidden down here. So I just kind of keep up with it. I check it usually in the morning, or Sergio does, and making sure that everything's up and going on it. So sometimes I have to start the data feed. I run a Rhythmic out there as well, data feed. So I have to restart that every now and then. Okay, looks like the Signal B drone is the lead dog. We
Order
settled down
submitted.
with our trades here. Haven't got a trigger in a while, and I'm kind of glad because we're just we're range bound. It looks like now. Got the NQ here. So we were falling pretty quick. We did move that 50 to green first time today. This is the 50 EMA, and moved it to green, I think, for the first time today. Well, I guess first time since 10. Looks like we lost a couple hundred points there. Okay, we're back in the game, maybe. Sounds like a chipmunk.
Order filled.
So that's the old-fashioned cash register that I usually have going on
Order
mine
submitted.
when I'm not really paying attention to the screen, but kind of hanging out in the condo here. But for this purpose, it gets a little annoying. So we'll go back to that other one. I like that other one. It wasn't too annoying. So it looks like we might jump in for a long trade here. Are we feeling it? All right, Kim, appreciate it. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're a community, RLT community of traders, and trying to all help each other. So really glad to hear that. Really thankful I've got Charles and Rory and, Sergio, Brock, everybody on the team. Mark's still hanging around helping us too. So he's even, in the ring trying to keep us moving in the right direction. So got a lot of support here. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate that. We'll take this long trade here if I think if the signal's true at the end of the candle. Still in on my live account up here too. Just about got back. It was about almost $300 now, but it was coming back. Almost hit where I started. So it's at 350. I might go ahead and just try to collect anything I can here on this one. Put it in the boat, they say. Awesome. Woo! Got a $1,000 bill in that live account. Oh. Awesome. Great day so far. Thought we were going to jump in long. I'm glad we didn't. That's a tough long right there after a huge rundown. Huge rundown. 200-point runner.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Boy, this gold nugget's still hanging around, Kim. I don't know if you've been watching this one or if you're still in your trade or not, but this one's still in a trade. Boy, she's running too. 420. Oh boy. Man, it came close to the target already. Ah. Whew. Man, these are awesome. What a great entry right there. Let's take a look and see how far this one ran.
Order submitted.
Took this trade right here on this one right here at that little diamond. Looks like she ran down. I'm gonna change this. I love seeing it in currency. I just found out you could do that. So to change this to currency, you just click on the little ruler thing here. You then right click into properties and you can change it to currency, which is really cool. That's what I've been doing the math in my head for the last year of ticks to currency. So now I don't have to do the math anymore, which is awesome. So that was an $810 move. You could, do it upside down. This is just why it's showing, it in parentheses. But, to get it to show I'll say the move in positive numbers here, you can just move those little dots around. So now it's $810 move. But, it's the same thing, same exact thing. Flipping them around, it just shows it opposite. But anyway, that was an $810 move right there. How about that beauty? So we're hoping for 900. So we were about 9 ticks away from the target on that one. So again, if you want to build your own, we call it a ATM, your own money machine, it's okay. Save defaults. Thank you. Golf Co. Bach. Boko. Thank you. Let me save the defaults. I appreciate that big time. Save. Nice. Oh, save the default. Right there's probably what you meant. Template. Save.
Order filled.
Nice. Thank you very much. That's helpful. I was doing it on every chart too. I don't know. Hopefully now every chart I open, it'll be in currency. That's a really cool feature. Good. Yeah, there's so many nooks and crannies in this software that just discovering them, and thanks for sharing that right there. Really appreciate that. Okay, well, thank you. Awesome. Yes, so let me give you a little heads up. So today, this is the shakeout for the accounts that I've got today running, and where they're at for the day, and then kind of doing a roll up for the week. I go to the strategies tab here, and inside the strategies tab, this accumulates it for any time that the check is enabled here. So as long as I don't uncheck it, it will stay with the number of how much money it's at for the last 2 days. And then tomorrow I'll keep it checked all week, hopefully. If the software stays stable and the data stays stable, I keep it checked off all week. That way it's easy to just kind of see on a sort of a weekly total. And then this one resets on its own every day. So this is the daily total. And today I've got PA account right here. I'm sorry, Apex account here. That we're trying to move the needle on. We're down $20 here, but really on our Trader Pro we're down a little bit more. We're down $51, but we've got 320 in the bank so far. So we got a little bit of wiggle room, but not a lot. So we're kind of trying to nurture this account. So, if it moves away from, where it took the trade at, we'll move the stops to kind of take some risk off the table. Things like that for a little bit here to get it over to. I'd like to get it over $500 and let this big E-mini take it for a ride. Another way to do it is scale down and go to the micros. That worked good yesterday afternoon. We rehabbed an account, but then we lost it this morning in the 10 o'clock swing. Man, it went crazy at 10. Starting to turn the corner a little bit on the NQ. Seeing some nice positive movement. Might have found a floor eventually. Go check out the black gold here. Looks like it's doing pretty good for the week too. Both A and B. So, or no, here CL signal A. All right, the feed trough. I always call that noise the feed trough. It's like dinner bell. Okay, this one's doing pretty good for the week, and it's in another good trade right here too. This is our CL, so black gold we call it, crude oil, 15 range. Oops. This is a 15 range. I was accidentally showing a 5 minute, but this is a 15 range chart. And that's what the strategy's programmed on. We don't program our strategies on the charts, so the charts are independent from the strategies. And the reason we do that is because when we first started, we did build them on the charts, but clients were accidentally changing a setting on the chart, and then their strategies are obviously changed as well, and we're not keeping up. So it's easier to build them behind the scenes, and then they don't get changed as easy. So that's kind of the way we have them set up now. CL is a nice moving instrument also. Looks like we had some really nice entries. These are signal A entries right here. So these crosses. Let's make sure that yeah, so it took the short right here. It saw that short, and it didn't make that one. Let's see how far that move went. So if I'm staying real close to one and wanting to, try to program it myself, I'll grab the the little ruler and just see, what kind of move I had. I had a $750 move. Would it be worth, the risk to reward on this trade was either $750 or $80. So I could set the trade management up with a $100 loss and a $750 win, and it would have won that trade right there and made $750, and it would have stayed in, and you would have been risking 100. So that might be a decent trade management to look at. Is it only came back around $100, which is 10 ticks.
Order submitted.
So you would have still been in the game at 10 ticks, and could have ran her down for 750. So that's a good way to look at, maybe setting up your own strategy. Looks like another nice one. Caught a short right here, and it didn't look like a move against us too much so far. Halfway through the trade, sitting at a $900 trade if it can get it. Looks like it caught this long right here, this long entry earlier, made it up to this target up here, and then caught that short right away coming down the other side. I really like this setup, this 15 range on the gold and the crude oil, both of them. Whew. Ouch, look at this range. That's a bad range right there. That's a rough zone for the NQ. Ouch. No money to be made in this one.
Order filled.
So in this strategy, we do have pivot protection in here. So if it was pinned down long and there was a pivot here, and it was, I think I have it set to around 40 ticks. So if the pivot's within 40 ticks, even though the signal's coming true, the strategy won't take that trade for us. And all that's programmable. So if you want more safety, you would add more ticks to the setting in the strategy if you wanted. So more than likely we got enough separation here that we won't take this trade anyway. Looks like 36 ticks. Really just doing 18 times 2, so I think it's 36 ticks. $5 a tick. Make sure I'm right. $180 divided by 5. Yeah, 36 ticks.
Order submitted.
Okay, looks like Kim's in on that gold trade. Oh, wow. Or the CL trade. Kim, which one are you in? Just about took profit, huh? Looks like they're both almost neck and neck. Look at that. That's amazing. 550, 560, 560, 570. Hold up. Do I got the same instrument here? No. GC, CL, 15 range, 15 range. Wow, they're both in the trade, almost the exact same amount of dollars. One's at $580, one's at whatever, 540, 550. Huh, neat. Don't see that very often. Two different instruments in a trade making about the same amount of money. So we got that GC in right here, and then this CL. There's the other GC right there. All right, I think we've got stuck here at 17,930 on the NQ. See if we can get some whiplash somewhere along the line here. Made a huge run down though. Pulled in 1,000 on my live account on the other computer. I was running the Signal B this morning, NQ Signal B drone. I was a little late to the game. The Signal B drone, if you were running it right out of the gate this morning at 8:30, you'd probably be somewhere north of $2,000. I've got 3 machines here. I'll look at what this machine's at. This one's at, for the day. Looking at another computer here for this one. 2,700. Same number. Wow. Okay, the CL just tapped out. Boom, baby. Caught that target. Awesome. It jumped in this short on its own right here automatically. Boom. Caught that trade, ran that sucker down. Oh, said I'm not done yet. Handled that chop, but jumped back in for the short. Someone might get tripped up here, might have found a volume zone, but it's pulled in some big time cash so far today. What is it at? That CL, 1,300. That just moved the needle on the week too. So the unrealized doesn't move to realize until the trade closes for this screen. So those CLs just jumped into the solid second place for the week. Again, only 2 days. Almost 2 days of trading now. All right, so we're going to. Oh yeah, I was going to say we're going to jump in this trade. What we did, this one jumped in for us. This is our PA account. We got a good feeling on this one. We've been stalled here at 9:30 for a while. Who knows? Might come back and test it again, but maybe with any luck we found a floor. Again, we want to nurture this account because it's it's a little sensitive. It's at 325 or something, so I don't want it to take the loss. I want to try to catch one that runs away from us, which we'll get eventually. So might go ahead and just tap this one out here at the break even again, but that's okay. It's better than taking that $250 hit, because if it's still in the trend, it'll jump back in for us. South Florida birds chirping. So we're getting some nice momentum here. This is a good trade. If we'll get one more run at it, see if we can hear a little bit of South Florida birds here. Come on.
filled.
So signal B is also in over here. Easy. Fragile. Hey Tamer, welcome to the RLT community of traders here. So yeah, we changed the settings. On these strategies, we optimize them once a week. So on Fridays, we take a look at the data and see what kind of opportunity we have to modify the settings, and then put it out in our private Discord channel in a spreadsheet. Highlight the settings that we optimize. So once a week is what we typically do. It was a real benefit of going live, is we're able to share this with the community right away. If anybody wants to jump on, they can kind of see, which ones are hot right away. We put out the results once a week in Discord too on Fridays of what the strategies produce throughout the week. And that's accumulation of my team's profits. So we look at about 5 or so machines of data and then average it out, because as you've seen here today, if you've been watching for a little while, I've got a server and a VPS with the exact same system set up on it, and the numbers are different. They're a little different. Directionally, I always call it directionally. Directionally, they're the same, but they're not identical. So I think I'll go ahead and take my risk off the table on this trade and let it go through its progression and see what it does for us here. Okay, great, Finleyville. Welcome to the RLT community here. So I'm Mark Miller, the owner of Right Line Trading. I bought the company about 1.5 years ago in November of 22 from a guy named Mark Sack, so another Mark. And I didn't know him before I bought the company, but ended up being a really nice guy, helping me with the transition of the business. But yeah, we're developed this software right here, an automated system that buys and sells for you on the futures market, and just does its thing here behind the scenes. I'm interacting here with it today on this. This is a prop account from Apex. I run the $100,000 accounts, the static drawdowns, so kind of gives me some room. I'm doing what I call nurturing this one right now. This one's a $100,000 account. Kind of bring over the R Trader Pro. So it's number 40 right here, and I'm down here in South Florida, Miami Beach, and I've got a racetrack right outside my window here. But I've got the windows open and the door open. I mean, it's beautiful here. So I just have to deal with that every once in a while, which is cool. I get to see some cool stuff out here. So yeah, I'm trying to nurture this account. So I'm at $500. That's great. I'm away from, I call it zero, where I started. So I tend to let the robot go ahead and do its thing once we're away from, I get about $500, and then I feel more confident to let the E-mini, this is the big dog. This one will eat you up, or take you to paradise, basically. So this one, it goes fast. This is a $1,000 trade on the line here, and I went ahead and moved my stop up to break even. So if this trade comes against me, no harm, no foul. We broke even. But if I can get a little more separation, we'll go ahead and just kind of slide it up a little bit more. I call it nurturing it, just trying to protect the investment a little bit here. So to get this account, we need to get to $2,600 today to get to ask. They call them ATF now, Apex, to send me a $2,000 check again. So. Yeah, Jan, I've got a whole library here. Let me show you. This is our Discord, and we have the resources channel. So in the resources channel, we've done quite a few videos on training and kind of how to set it up. I'll tell you, we've got world-class service, and I mean that in the best way. I mean, Charles is amazing. I swear we get so many great reviews on his service. But yeah, so we have a team who can jump on your machine and get it all set up. He can tune it up. We got a package where we tune it too. But yeah, we get you rolling, and yeah, it's a Ninja Trader. It's a Windows-based PC system, so it's not perfect. We still have to reset data every once in a while, or who knows what. But got a really strong team to keep it rolling, and that's what it is. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Oh, boy, look at that one. Oh, so close. All right, so we're still in this trade. All right. Guys made it back. Good morning. Oh yeah, manually trading. This is a warning. So I'm not a financial advisor. I have no knowledge of any financial advising at all. But to manually trade our system, you can use these right up here. So Enolia and Tulu, the way you can take a trade, and I'll do one here in a second. Let's wait for a signal to take it. I tend to like signal A, so I'm going to change this to signal A. And as soon as we see a signal A, we'll go ahead and take this trade. I'll just add signal A so we can show both signals. So now it just showed the signal A right here. Typically would have took a short, but I'm glad I didn't. But anyway, you can use these buttons right over here. So if I want to take the trade right away and I just want to take it, here's where the bid and the ask are. So this is the bid and the ask. And you can kind of use these values, but on the NQ, it's flying. So you have no idea where it'll end up. They say that it's a little safer to do actually I can't remember if it's better to sell ask and buy bid, I believe. But I tend to just do the market. Wherever it is, I take the trade. But you can just push one of these buttons to take a manual trade. We'll try to wait for a setup, before we do it, so we're not just randomly guessing. look at the NQ here, kind of get a little broader view of what direction it's heading in. Looks like it's a little bit stuck here, but I kind of think the trend's going a little bit north on us. So if we can get down here to the bottom and then come out, that's the best trade I see right now. Let's take a look around the horn here, see what else is happening. Okay, so this signal B is crushing it. Holy moly. Okay, good. I'm in on my live account up here. Wow, I'm getting greedy today. Over $1,000 in this account. This one I entered at 17.
Order filled.
What is that? Hmm. 17,938.75 on the other computer on my live account. Same exact one, 17,938.75. So it looks like I'm in this exact same trade on my other machine up here. Okay, we did. We came out of that. We came out. So next time we get a little bit of push, we'll go ahead and just buy one. So I hit buy bid, and I have an ATM set up over here. You can set your own up custom here. And you can mess around with the way you have it set up for your. Oh, I guess I can't edit it once I'm in the trade. I want to show you after this trade, kind of what's behind the scenes here in this particular one. Ooh, that was terrible. This one was a 2 contract. This was hardcore. This one tend to do with the not a PA, the evals. I do this one with the evals, so I don't tend to use 2 contracts on a PA, especially when I'm trying to nurture it. So that was kind of a bad trade for me here. I'll go ahead and edit it next time and just take it down to 1 contract if I get a chance here. Oh, painful. Man, that was hard. Ouch. Ugh, that one hurt. Alright, that was painful. Took me down to 577 for the day, which I'm at 794, so 800. Still got a little bit of ground to give, but so that's how you take a manual trade. Let me show you enter. So when I'm doing the evals, I try to take a $500 swipe or a $2,000 profit, and I was doing 2 contracts. So taking some huge swings, and I pulled off $15,000 Friday doing this. Got 10 accounts over the line. But today, because this is a whole different story. Now it's payday, so you want to get more conservative here. I'm going to go to $200 or $500. That'll be a great trade for me today on a money-making account. So let me make sure I saved that. went ahead and took my trade off the table on my live account there after I saw that huge pullback. So yeah, Finleyville. We do this daily. Tomorrow, Rory Powers will be in the driver's seat here. He's sales and marketing manager for us at the company. So he'll be in here in the driver's seat tomorrow and Thursday, and then I think I'll be back in on Friday. So yeah, we try to do this daily, show the AI auto trader in action, and try to make some money along with you guys here. We've got the system for sale on our website, rightlinetrading.com. Signal B is going off today. So you can jump on rightlinetrading.com here and go check it out. But the AI Auto Trader is this one here. You can kind of look at the page we have here with some videos and some other action. But man, we had a banner week last week, an unbelievable week, our best one ever. But we had one strategy pull in 6,200. I mean, these numbers are actually unbelievable. So it's probably hard to even believe it. But this one pulled in 3,300, 2,400, 2,000, and 1,200. And again, that's a weekly summary, and you could watch each trade right here on YouTube Live. One thing, really try to steer the corner is, transparency and integrity. I went to the United States Army after high school and served 4 years, and then went to college after that, and got a degree in electrical engineering, then started working in automotive industry, programming robots and doing that kind of activity, automation stuff. Worked in that kind of business for like 20 years, and then bought this company about 1.5 years ago. I traded, before, like on my phone a lot, trying to get the highest gainers of the day, in and out kind of thing, momentum trades. And I didn't even really know what futures were before I bought the company, so I'm, still on my learning path for futures, and but it's a really fun trading system. This is, it's exciting. There's always excitement. So I should be taking this trade here. Let me see why I wouldn't be taking this one. Okay, let's see. My live account jumped in up here. Not sure why my Apex account didn't jump in here. I'm kind of looking at it, seeing what potentially could be stopping it. Looks like it's enabled, so everything's good. I don't see a pivot down here. A lot of times it's a pivot kind of getting in your way. And I guess the signal is not on when the candle closes here. pivot is down here. Let's see how far. $68 ticks. Okay, so we'll cycle the deck again. The top strategies right now so far for the week are the Signal B AI drone. That's this guy up here. It's in this trade here. It's trying to go long on this one. It's down 75 bucks. It's up 3,700 for the week for the last 2 days. It's just 2 days now this week, so it isn't really that far. The CL right here, looks like I've got 2 CLs, the drone and the bot are neck and neck right here. Then the NQ Signal B bot, the one that runs off this one right here, and followed by the gold nugget. And it's in a monster trade, that gold nugget. Nice big trade right here. It's been in this one a little bit. She took this short entry back here at 1039, and she's just running her down, looking for a $900 trade. All right, come on, baby. Why ain't you taking the trade? Okay, just jump back on the server to take a look. So this is our VPS server. Looks like out there the Signal B drone's still killing it. It's running in at $27,700. NQ Signal B drone. Picked the wrong one. No, it is. That's the right one. Yeah, so this one's the lead dog. It jumped in on this short again. Followed by the gold nugget out here on the server, followed by the CL. So we'll get off the server now. We'll go back to my R&D machine. I guess that pivot was stopping us here on this one. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering why we didn't get that trade here. This one did. The Signal B drone got in, and I'm in here on my live account again. My live account, this one jumped in at 17,923.25. Okay, this one's a... Oh yeah, I was going to say, this one's... Okay, so it's exactly the same right here, 17,923.25. I was looking at that number first, and I knew that wasn't the same. So it looks like my live account jumped in the same place this one did. So looks like we got a couple of pivots here to work through to get to 17.9. I'll take my trade. Damn. Come on down. Alright, took a little money off the table on that trade on my live account. Got a couple of big pivots here to work through. It's been in this zone for a while now. $10.52, almost an hour. So we'll see what happens right here at this pivot. Kim, mind dropping in your profit of the gold nugget for the day now? Looks like daily on the gold nugget here we're sitting at 1456, and the server, the VPS, gold nugget 1530, 1550. So the server took this trade. $17,922.5. So it looks like the server was 4 ticks off. So this one's 923.25. The server took it at 922.25. I think. Let's go verify that. So this one's at 923.25, and the server got in, yeah, 922.5. Okay, so 3 ticks separation. 3 ticks of separation between entries of the server PC and my R&D machine. So those are the differences. So potentially if this one comes up and hits this stop, you know, maybe the other one will miss it because it's 3 ticks off, and, you know, potentially get to the profit target, and that happens. That's, you know, that's some of the difference. And then, you know, 3 ticks off are going to change the potential for price too. So go back and check out the R&D machine here. So we just had a signal A pop. This was a good trade, I think, to take probably manually right there off that big pivot that's been in here for an hour. So it looks like the signal B settled out with that trade there, and it's at 22.45 for the day. What you'll notice here is these numbers are different. 22.45, that's, I call that nameplate. That's without paying commissions for the ability to be trading. Down here we take commissions out. So this is the where you would settle at with your P&L. You know how much money you could spend at the store is right here. Not this. You have to pay the house to trade. So these are the numbers here. We set these at lifetime brokerage fees. There's like 4 or 5 different fees that you could set them at. We use lifetime as our standard. So it's like $4.12 round trip on an E-mini. So we'll take a manual trade there and see if we can get any flow through with this short here to test this pivot again. So we'll take the risk off the table, made a little bit of money here, maybe $5 on one tick or something, but we'll just kind of see if we can get this one to move down in our range for us here. See if we can test this pivot one more time. Try to claw our way back here. Take some money off the table there. So that's kind of how you could take a manual trade, kind of see the cross pop up there. The setup was looking good, everything's been going short for some time. So it was looking good to make a few ticks there going short. We do a little bit around the horn. We'll wrap up for the day and call another good day of trading down here. I had a great day on my live account here. If anybody was using the Signal B drone to trade your live account today, you're a happy camper. I got in the game a little bit late with it this morning. I'm sitting at 1260 up here. I see down here we're at almost $2,200. Looks like it followed today by the CL15 range Signal A. So then we got the bot here from the drone. This bot we have stopping at $1,500 though, so it's been done trading for I don't remember. It only got 2 trades in before it was done for the day. This one we have set strategically at either losing 500 for the day or making 1,500. And we do that really just like we do individual trades on our risk to reward proposition that we have set up. We have our risk to reward on every trade just about 4 to 1 or 5 to 1 and sometimes 6 to 1. Like the gold and the CL I've got set at 6 to 1. So it's 15 tick stop loss and then a 90 tick target. So you can take 5 losses in a row before your first your win, and then you break even. So if you can get better than 5 in a row, you start making money and making it quick. Is kind of what you see happening with the GC and the CL. So they jumped out of the gate. In the GC we have waking up at 5 in the morning, I believe. So I've got that one jumping up early, and I think it goes to bed at like at noon, maybe even earlier, maybe 11. It seemed to be its most advantageous volume times. So those are kind of the shakeout. Looks like the gold nugget hung in here today. It's still in this trade right now, trying to just tiptoe into the floor down here at 2131.3. So we'll see if it can wander down there today or not. But it's had a lot of good trades already. It caught this monster right here going down right away this morning, which set it up for a nice day of trading after that. So that's kind of the daily shakeout. Here's the 2-day shakeout so far. So far this week, yesterday and today, this drone is sitting at 31.94. We got this black gold, the CL here, sitting at 1,600, 1,200. Looks like the NQ, we got one up here. This is the bot, the Signal B bot. It really follows the same trades as that one. And then the gold nugget. So kind of rounding out the top 5 there of the last couple of days. So really appreciate you guys joining the RLT trading community, and everybody good luck trading. Bye now.